Mason jars. Are they the best survival storage option or a disaster waiting to happen? Let's break it down. Because in a world of endless prepper gear and gadgets, sometimes the simplest tools are the most effective. We're diving deep into the world of mason jars, those trusty glass soldiers of the pantry. Now you might be thinking a jar is a jar, right? Wrong. Just like choosing the right cowl for the mission, picking the right jar and using it correctly is crucial. We've got two jars here. One, a shining example of prepper perfection. The other, well, let's just say it's a cautionary tale in improper storage. Over the next few minutes, we'll unlock the secrets of mason jar mastery, ensuring your precious supplies stay fresh, safe, and ready for whatever the world throws your way. Because when it comes to prepping, knowledge is power, and a well-stocked pantry is your utility belt. Let's talk airtight seals, folks. We're talking about creating a fortress of flavor, an impenetrable barrier against the evils of oxygen, moisture, and those pesky little critters looking for a free meal. Mason jars, with their trusty two-part lids and that satisfying pop of a proper seal, are like the Batmobile of food storage, sleek, efficient, and built to last. But wait, there's more. Unlike their plastic counterparts, mason jars are made of non-toxic glass, meaning no funky chemicals leaching into your food. We're talking pure, unadulterated goodness, locked in a time capsule of deliciousness. And when it comes to durability, well, let's just say these jars are built like a tank. They can withstand the test of time, multiple uses, and even the occasional bump in the night. We've all been there. But the real beauty of the mason jar lies in its versatility. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of your prepper arsenal. Dry goods? Check. Canning? You bet. Fermenting? Absolutely. You can even use them to make oil lamps in a pinch. Now that's what I call multi-purpose preparedness. Now, before you go throwing those hard-earned supplies into just any old jar, let's talk strategy. Just like any good plan, using mason jars effectively requires a bit of know-how. First off, always, and I mean always, use brand new canning lids. Those old rusty lids might look tempting, but trust me, they're just asking for trouble. Storage is key, people. We're talking cool, dark and dry, like the Batcave, but for your food. And don't even think about skipping those labels. Clearly mark those jars with the contents and date, because a year from now you'll thank me for it. Oh, and one more thing. Oxygen absorbers. These little packets work wonders for dry goods, keeping them fresher for longer. Now for the don'ts. Don't even think about using regular mason jars for pressure canning. Those are strictly for the pros, the ball and cur jars of the world. And whatever you do, don't stack those heavy jars too high without proper support. We're not building a leaning tower of legumes here, people. Let's be real, even the mighty mason jar has its limitations. Sure, they're versatile, cost-effective and eco-friendly, but they're not exactly known for their space-saving abilities. Compared to those sleek mylar bags or vacuum-sealed wonders, mason jars can take up some serious real estate in your pantry. And while they're champions of dry goods and canned delights, their liquid storage game isn't as strong. Plastic and metal containers might be a better bet for those. But let's talk about the good stuff, because when it comes to prepping, mason jars are a powerhouse of potential. We're talking canning, fermenting, dry storage, and even water purification in a pinch. Plus, they're reusable, durable, and let's be honest, there's something incredibly satisfying about a well-organized pantry full of gleaming glass jars. So while they might not be perfect, mason jars offer a unique blend of versatility, affordability, and sustainability that's hard to beat. They're the workhorse of the prepper pantry, always ready to rise to the occasion. Remember, folks, mason jars are incredible tools, but they're only as good as the person using them. Treat them right, and they'll reward you with years of faithful service. So go forth, my fellow preppers, and embrace the power of the jar. Now, I'm curious, what are your favorite things to store in mason jars? Share your wisdom in the comments below. And while you're at it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow preppers. Because when it comes to preparedness, we're all in this together. Okay, preppers, here's a little something extra to take your mason jar game to the next level. Let's call it my favorite mason jar hack. Ever struggle to get those lids open? Well, struggle no more. Just cut a piece of fabric, like a scrap of denim or canvas, and place it over the lid. Screw on the ring as usual, and voila! The fabric provides extra grip, making those stubborn jars a breeze to open. So there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the wonderful world of mason jars. Remember, just like a good detective needs reliable tools, a prepared individual needs dependable storage solutions. And when it comes to versatility, affordability, and that certain satisfying clink, mason jars are hard to beat. But here's the thing about preparedness. It's not just about having the right gear. It's about having the knowledge and skills to use it effectively. So experiment, explore, and find what works best for you. And remember, in a world of uncertainty, a well-stocked pantry is a powerful thing. Stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video.